75,167 sold out in New Orleans. The story since day one is the Authority does not want this man, Daniel Bryan, to be the face of WWE. In their mind, it just wouldn't be best for business, but the Yes movement has forced the Authority's hand.
Will the WWE Universe be chanting yes at the end of WrestleMania? The winner of this match will enter a triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship later tonight.
It's the King of Kings, the Cerebral Assassin, the COO, the Game, Triple H versus the B-plus player, Daniel Bryan.
He's really putting his athleticism on display here.
Oh, flying forearm, that'll turn your lights out.
Really testing his resolve here. It's got to be over now. He's getting manhandled here. Oh, I think this man means business.
Looking at Triple H here, guys. He's the much larger of the two men, but Daniel Bryan's a great striker with his hands and feet. So one thing Triple H is gonna have to adjust to is Bryan's quickness.
And don't forget the advantage of the so-called six-man. That's the Yes movement. But above all that is the fact that Daniel Bryan is in the ring week in and week out. Triple H, he's going for the pin. And the Game kicks out.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
He catches him off guard with that amazing acrobatic move.
Cole, you mentioned Triple H's time away from the ring being a factor. Let me tell you, when you get to the level of Triple H, there is no such thing as ring rust. The Cerebral Assassin's already marked the bullseye on Daniel Bryan, and that's Daniel's injured shoulder.
Corey's talking about that same shoulder Triple H attempted to dismantle a couple of weeks ago when he pressed it between the post and a steel chair. Just par for the course when the cover. Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
Remarkable.
The one thing I worry about with Triple H in this match is his overconfidence. This is the Game's 18th WrestleMania, and he's made us aware that he's put down a lot of superstars with more credentials than Daniel Bryan under these bright lights.
Corey brought up an interesting point of Triple H possibly being overconfident. On paper, this is certainly a mismatch. Triple H is tough and has a strength advantage.
He is, but Daniel Bryan is tough and strong too. But Daniel Bryan's strength doesn't come from lifting weights. It comes from his heart and all of these people. If Triple H truly thinks Daniel Bryan is just a B-plus player, then he's already underestimated him. Triple H has had...
Here he goes.
How's your B-plus player doing now, Game?
Can Daniel Bryan... An impressive series of moves right there.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Oh, going for it! Going for it!
Got him in the S-lock.
Here's his moment, Michael. If you guys listen to Stephanie, she would tell you this bad blood between Daniel Bryan. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Part of a legendary performance.
One of the biggest upsets in WrestleMania history. Daniel Bryan has stunned the world.
Did you not see the ramifications of what just happened? Now we have this guy, this everyday guy, Daniel Bryan in the WrestleMania main event.
And New Orleans couldn't be happier about it, Corey.
Bryan lands on his feet. Out of the corner. Running knee! Running knee! Can Daniel Bryan do it? Can he do it? Yes! 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 Yes!
I've never had any concerns or doubts about wrestling more than once.
One of the biggest upsets in WrestleMania history. Daniel Bryan has stunned the world. Oh, Triple H from behind.
So after the first match, I was backstage. And I just spent most of the time trying to get my body warmed up to go out there again.
There's no way that he can be 100% for this match. The kid's got guts.
If there's three things that I have that you would say, what are your best attributes? Legs, lungs, heart. And I never get tired.
This is the main event of WrestleMania 30 for the richest prize in the business. Randy Orton defends his WWE World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat match against the Royal Rumble winner Batista and the leader of the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan.
Everyone enters with determination to succeed in the main event of this historic 30th WrestleMania. But Daniel Bryan enters with the Yes Movement on his back and a shoulder attack by Triple H in the first match of the show.
Well, this is Triple H's last line of defense. Daniel Bryan somehow still standing after his first match and Triple H's attack. Now Daniel Bryan is going to wage battle against Triple H's two biggest soldiers. If Orton and Batista can work together, Bryan won't be a factor.
Perfectly executed. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Elbow drop. Oh, I think this man means business. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Back between the ropes. The offense of Batista is working well right now. He's inflicting some serious pain here. He's got him covered, and he breaks up the pinfall.
Let's keep fighting. I cannot believe the WWE Universe's reaction to Batista. This guy takes time out of his busy movie star schedule to return to WWE, and they've given him nothing but disrespect.
Well, all due respect to the animal, but it's the WWE Universe's choice to cheer.
He goes for the cover. Oh, I think this man means business. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
It could take more than that.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Discussing the WWE Universe's reaction to Batista's return, you two recall their hatred of the returning star. But I don't think the animal really cares what they think.
Well, they don't deserve him. He's told them time and time again to deal with it, and they'll have to when he wins here in the main event of WrestleMania.
Talk about sending a message. What power, what a slam, what damage. The human body can only absorb so much of that. Incoming! Randy Orton has a big chip on his shoulder tonight. Batista's been arguing with Stephanie McMahon. Daniel Bryan's been fighting with Triple H. Orton's almost become an afterthought in his own title defense.
Well, for a guy who's clamored to be the face of the WWE and the centerpiece of the Authority, Orton has a lot to prove tonight, even with that championship around his waist.
Really sucking the life out of him here.
The two of you called Orton a quote-unquote afterthought, and he's going to disprove that tonight when he exits the biggest WrestleMania ever as WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, he's got two of the most hungry competitors in WWE to topple first, so I wouldn't call this one for the Apex Predator just yet.
Punishing attack on the body. Batista turns it around. Here we go.
Orton enters WrestleMania as WWE World Heavyweight Champion, but I have to wonder if he's still got the killer instinct of the Apex Predator. He's been hiding behind the Authority an awful lot lately.
Oh, please, Byron. We're seeing the rebirth of Randy Orton. Last year, he won the WWE Championship at SummerSlam, successfully defended his title against guys like Daniel Bryan and The Big Show, and then closed out the year by unifying the WWE Championship and World Heavyweight Championship, beating John Cena in a ladder match. Nobody else in the WWE right now is on a roll of that magnitude.
His shoulders are down. Batista quickly getting the shoulder up.
The animal refusing to be tamed.
It's going to take a whole lot more than that.
Randy Orton kicks out quickly.
Going to take more than that.
Batista showing the WWE Universe his rage and emotion.
There is no way Daniel Bryan can be at 100% after the beating Triple H gave him tonight. This kid is nuts.
Yeah, but Michael, Daniel Bryan has got the power of the yes movement behind him. That might be just enough for Bryan to power through the pain.
He's out there in no man's land.
Yeah, he's got to find a way to get to safety, Cole.
I'm not sure he can.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are good.
Perhaps trying to figure out the next move here.
Whatever the case, Michael, this is an impressive show of strength.
And his attention is now focused on that arm.
Batista's been a real destroyer since he returned to WWE at the beginning of the year. He handily won the Royal Rumble and has been dominant ever since.
Batista did impress at the Royal Rumble, I'll admit. But the Authority didn't even let Daniel Bryan enter the match. A guy in the WWE Championship picture since last August was just cut out of a WrestleMania opportunity.
Cole, you whined about Bryan missing the Royal Rumble. Did you forget that he lost to Bray Wyatt earlier that night? Why should a loser get a shot in the Royal Rumble?
I'll ignore the fact that Bryan had to fend off Harper and Rowan during that match, but are you telling me that JBL and El Torito were more deserving of a spot in that match than a fan favorite like Daniel Bryan? Come on, man.
Oh, wow.
There's a pin now, and Orton kicks out.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Had this night started as most folks expected, we would have seen Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton face off in the main event of WrestleMania. Who would have thought when the trio formed Evolution a decade ago that they'd all be at each other?
He might have it.
This man means business.
This could be it, guys.
Very impressive, but is it enough to end it here?
Bringing back up the tatters of Evolution you two mentioned, the Animal and the Viper have been at odds ever since Batista returned in January and laid claim to Orton's title. Meanwhile, Triple H is angry at Batista's demands since we've got to cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside. Inside the ring now.
WWE has hit great new heights in recent months thanks to the Authority's rise to power. We've seen Orton's amazing reign and Batista's epic return under...
Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
That has got to be it. Nobody survives that, Michael.
And he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
I want to pick back up the discussion of the Authority that you two started. Not only have they taken opportunities from stars like Daniel Bryan, they've insulted him by calling him a B+.
Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the wind.
There's no way he's giving up now.
Whoa, he gets out of it.
He's at another level right now, Michael.
He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him. He's wide open for attack.
This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
That should do it.
Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it.
The yes lock! The yes lock is applied! This one's over, guys!
Is the second time enough to end this match?
I can't believe everything that's transpired.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Russian leg sweep.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown. Bringing it back into the ring. Now back to the ring. Back in the... He's going for the pin. This could be it. German suplex. Cover here. He did it. He did it. The Miracle Kid. The Miracle Kid. It's a miracle on Bourbon.
One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. Daniel Bryan just overcame the Authority.
Daniel Bryan just had the greatest performance in 30 years of WrestleMania. In one night, he defeated Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton, and is now WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Tonight, calling Batista the Animal only makes sense if you're referring to a gerbil. Don't tell him I said that.
Well, folks, it was a great effort by all three competitors. That cannot be denied.
WrestleMania 30 was truly a night I will never forget.
Batista! Batista's gonna tap! He did it! He did it! The impossible dream has become reality!
This was a show that people came to wanting to see Daniel Bryan win.
Tonight marked one of the most incredible performances in the history of WrestleMania!
I felt like I was an integral part of this show and not just winning the championship. To have my family there and my friend Connor Mahalik just really put it over the top. I still vividly remember after the match I go out there and hug Connor. When I think of WrestleMania 30, it really put into perspective any challenges I had, and also made me appreciate the platform I could use to inspire kids like Connor to continue to fight through some pretty serious adversity, just by doing what I love to do.